So some good news and some bad news to kick off the episodes. The good news, 3 wins from 3 in the Welsh Premier League. Lovely start to the season. The bad news, we have to go away to the New Saints, aka TNS in this episode. Which could get very messy. Hello and welcome back to Unemployed to Legend, episode 10 with Swansea University. My name is Craig and coming up in today's episode we have 2 league matches for you, away against the New Saints and at home against Bala Town, which is kind of rescheduled because I was going to come back for Haverfordwest, but then I noticed Bala Town, who are another big team in the Welsh Premier League, we are coming up against very, very shortly, so we'll view that game instead. Before we get started, I just want to say if you have been enjoying the series so far, and thank you all for your support so far on the series, make sure that you hit like button down below and smash the big red subscribe button so you don't miss upcoming episodes of Unemployed to Legend and what the rest of this season has to offer us. Now, since you were last with me, as I mentioned in the intro, 3 wins from 3 in the league. Very, very solid start. It's been unspectacular since that 3-1 win on the opening day of the season, but quite honestly, I just want to get the points on the board as early as possible, and that's what we've been doing. 9 points from 3 games. We are joint top of the table with Bala Town, who we will face in today's video. Whether we'll still be top with them, I very much doubt, because I know TNS are showing mid-table here. They've only played 2 games, actually. Don't know what happened to their third one, but they are still the strongest team in my eyes in this division. Back-to-back league winners, as you can see up here. They are also the only fully professional team in this league. I assume, actually. I hope Bala Town are not. Yeah, Bala Town are semi-professional. So this is going to be a very difficult match. Although saying that, Bala Town are probably stronger than TNS this season, because they've played TNS already and they smashed them 3-0 at TNS's ground, and then destroyed Aberystwyth and beat Haverfordwest. This guy, Ryan Vigars, I'm not looking forward to going up against him. I can't even scout him, apparently. He's outside the scouting scope, which makes no sense. He's in Wales. But this man has been on an absolute tear. 8 goals, 3 appearances. I don't know how they got him in from Charlton, but that's like saying, how did I get any of my players in from Premier League academies? Now, this is going to be the 11 that we're going to be sending out for the game against TNS. Just to make it known, no players have come in or out of the club since the last episode, so the squad is as you were. So this is going to be the 11 we're going to send out. Adagoke in goal with a back 4 of Shan, Jones, Algefrey and Pilkington. Fuster, Chambers and Farr in the midfield. I'm just thinking, where's Ryan Reynolds could actually play. You know what, Ryan Reynolds is going to come in instead of Luke Chambers. He can be on the bench instead. So Reynolds will be alongside Fuster and Farr. A Foker on the left wing with Shirley and Brown Sterling up front. I was considering, we must have at least 2 under-19 players. Oh, right. Where's Robin Dodds? There he is. Yeah, that's fine. Robin Dodds can be on the bench instead, along with Alex Ackers. I forgot that's a rule in the Welsh Premier League. So I was struggling to choose between Afoka and Lee Harkin, because both of them have looked very good at the start of this season, but Afoka gets the nods on the left wing ahead of Harkin because A, very powerful shot, as we saw in the last episode, and B, which does end up in the back of the net actually, and B, Harkin is still getting that match fitness, so once he gets that match fitness fully up to speed, then it's going to be a much, much harder choice to choose between them, which is a good thing in a way. You want that sort of headache among your squads, because if they're both performing, the better for the team. Now, what am I expecting from this match? We did play TNS at their ground before, and we did lose in the, I think it was the Nathaniel MG Cup semi-final last season, that we did lose. I think we lost 1-0 or something, which wasn't the biggest disgrace in the world. But I can't remember how we actually performed. I mean, granted, we were at a lower division, so we weren't expected to win in the first place. But I still don't expect us to win now anyway, because, like I said, TNS are the strongest team in the entirety of Wales. Bala Town are going to push them very, very hard this season. I could see Bala Town actually winning the league if they carry on the form that they've been on at the start of this season. As for us, well, we're still viewed as apparently the second best team, according to the media, in Wales, which I honestly don't know what to think. If we are, fantastic. It means we're in a title hunt. And I say that with quotation marks because I still don't expect it. It's TNS at the end of the day. We're not going to be, we shouldn't really realistically be challenging them this season. We're just looking to get as many points on the board, steer clear of the bottom two, and then try and finish in the top half of the league, which is what the board want. And that's absolutely fine. Casey Shan, on the other hand, has just ignored everything that I said and has said, blow that, I want to challenge for the title. He just wants to keep TNS as far away from us as possible. That was a brilliant finish from our left back. Is that a left-footed shot as well? I don't even know if he's left-footed, but I assume he is. Oh, that's a good shot. Well done by him. That's his first goal for the club. And a very good start. Half an hour in, we've scored our first ever goal against TNS. Now, place your bets. Are we going to hold on to that? If we hold on to that to half time, then I will clap. I did it too early. I clapped too early. This is why I should just not say things sometimes. Although we're playing it out from the back, Nico Jones, he has been, thankfully, a rock at the back for us so far this season. Long may that continue. I did look up his height. Oh, Brown Sterling's in here, and Brown Sterling pivot it into the back of the net. That's a great assist by Afoka. First time he took that the ball down and placed it in the box. And Brown Sterling is there to finish off. That's his, second, third goal of the season? It came up in the last match that we played. It was his first goal that he had scored. But I think he scored in the cup or in the first league game. I honestly don't remember, but the graphics of Football Manager don't exactly want to be accurate half the time. But we go in 2-0 up at half time, and well, this is something I wasn't expecting to happen. Now, what I was trying to say originally, I did look at Nico Jones's height, and he is actually 6'2" at 191 centimeters. I don't even know my own metrics. I never could do that when I was at school. I can do other normal maths. I just don't know feet and inches. I was hoping one of us would actually nick the ball back there and try and lob the keeper, but not to be. We do win the ball back, however, which is a good sign. Shan into the man himself, Nico Jones, plays the ball through, and there is Shirley. Shirley, he's going to have a shot, but it's over. I was hoping he'd play in Brown Sterling, if anything, but I think he kind of wandered offside. Free kick just on the right-hand side here, and it came to absolutely nothing, because VAR apparently is just not that good. I have sorted out my set pieces, though. I have sorted out the set pieces. I did quick pick, but I sorted them out. Algebra. My God. How high up is our defence? Insane. Oh God, yeah, we just gave the ball away there, but our defence so high up. Reynolds just got himself sent off. Can you tell this is a big game? Oh, Reynolds, if you screwed us over there, I'm not going to be happy. Right. Shirley is going to come off. Brown Sterling will have to be up on his own with Afoka cutting inside effectively. In fact, yeah, just leave him there. Levy is going to have to come on. We need a bit of leadership on the pitch. With John Levy as our new captain, by the way. I never realised this. Tom Bamford was stripped to the captaincy for some reason. I didn't actually take it off him. It just came up, oh, he's been stripped to the captaincy. And when I saw that, I was like, why? I didn't even take it off of him. Right, Michael Collins is going to come on for the tired Sonny Algefree. And Afoka is on a yellow card as well. Yikes. Farr is also on a yellow card, but I've only got so many wingers, although Omilabu is on the bench as well. Omilabu has had a very good start to the season, but Shirley still gets the nod because him and Brown Sterling are just that good together. I can't say the same about our defence though. What happens here? Off a free kick. Ball is headed back into the area, and yeah, our defence should have dealt a little bit better with that. We are going to drop back to balanced just a little bit. And we're just going to try for a little bit of defensive solidity right now, as we've got a highlight with 4 minutes to go. Unless it's us going 3-1 up, I don't want us to actually bother with any more highlights. Ryan Reynolds has screwed us, hasn't he? Oh boy. They are through here, and had a go. Okay, good grief, man. I just felt my heart just go there, Shan. We're so close to a good victory here. Harkin, the fresher man, he's getting a bit more match fitness, so here's hoping that will work for him. Harkin, please put that in the back of the net. 3-1, and that is a solid victory, hopefully sealed. No, that's not actually, that's more than solid. It's priceless, utterly priceless. I didn't come here thinking we were going to win today. I said in the intro it could get messy, but it got messy for TNS, and that's despite us going down to 10 men. Excellent result if we can hold on to this. So with 3.5 minutes, there's suspicion of offside. No, Harkin's on. We can hold on to this. This is a... Oh, will you give over with the highlights? There's no need. Just frequently waste time, Collins. Well taken down by a Harkin now. I laugh if we go 4-1 up. I will actually laugh. Far. Just place it in the box and see if Brown Sterling's there. Levy. Come on. Someone just hold on to the ball. Take it to the corner. Pilkington. He's tired. Well done, Levy. At least he didn't lunge in right then. Oh my God. What are you guys doing? Just pass the ball around. Sterling. Play it through. Far. Trying to work an opening here. Just take it over to the other side. There's going to be loads of space. Levy. Oh, well played there. Oh my God, what a goal. Oh, he's offside. Oh, that's a shame. I was going to say, what a goal by a right back, but... just offside. You know what? It's alright. That would have been a fantastic goal, but what a victory regardless. Ryan Reynolds aside. I think that is a straight red for him. Yeah, so he's going to be out for 3 games, I assume. Oh, magnificent. What more can I say? Well done to the lads. We go top of the league. Bala are yet to play. But that is going to be the next team that we're going to be playing. It will probably be a top of the table clash, but we've got to get past Haverfordwest first. So let me go do that off camera. We will be back for the big clash. Another big clash against Bala Town. Okay, so just before the second match against Bala Town, we did beat Haverfordwest in the last match 3-1. A good comeback victory, which now means we are top of the league by 3 points, having played a game more than Bala Town, who we are about to face now. Bala Town have been on an absolute tear at the start of this season, so I still maintain this could get messy. So the only real changes to this 11. Akers is in goal because Adagoke is... Oh, he's not? Oh, okay. He's not on international duty anymore. He's just come back, so he can go in there. Dodds is fine in there, just sort of my bench. So Adagoke will actually stay in goal. Other than that, Reynolds is back from suspension. He only missed 1 match. I actually thought because it was a straight red card, he would just be banned for 3 games straight, but apparently not. Shan has been on international duty as well. He's come back. He is tired though, so Edmondson will get the nod at left back, but otherwise it's as you were, as per the last game that you saw against TNS, which is fine. We want to stay as consistent as possible with this team, so 1 or 2 changes a game is not too bad. I think that's what almost did us against Haverfordwest, because we had to make a bunch of changes, because a lot of players did actually go on international duties. Adagoke, it was Shan, it was Afoka also went on international duty, but he is back as well. Yep, there you go. Just so you know, that Harkin will not be starting this match. Harkin did start the last game against Haverfordwest. He did score. You'll see him eventually. You will see him eventually start games for us. I have no doubt about that. But it's just him and Afoka just swapping with each other at the moment. And Afoka, I like the look of so far this season. Right, starting out from the back, very deep defence. We had literally nobody right in front of us, so that's a good ball over to Brown Sterling. He should have just played that forward, but it doesn't matter. Oh, Afoka, you should have scored, man. And has that been a penalty? No, it was a corner, never mind. But Afoka should have scored that. He was right in front of the goal. Good position by the keeper, but still should have scored. Nico Jones just heads over from said corner. Corner by Fuster. And there is Nico Jones. He doesn't quite get to the ball. Al-Jafri is also up there as well. There is Fuster again. And another chance goes begging by Shirley. This is the thing. We dominate a lot of games I've noticed, but we do struggle to put them in the back of the net. It's not like last season where basically any shot that was had by us, it just went in, left, right, and centre. And there is that man who bagged 5 goals in one game, Ryan Vigars, for Bala. There's no point me being worried about saying his name because he's been scoring left, right, and centre. I've already shown how well he's done this season. There's a good example. I'm surprised we weren't able to find him. I wonder if he was on a free from Charlton after being released, because if he was released, really and truly, we should have seen him. My director of football has a lot to answer for, because he was the one I asked to recommend signings. Good knock on by Sterling there, but not Sterling, by Shirley there. They both begin with S, and Shirley blazes that one over the bar. Come on, boys, you can do better than this. We've had so many chances already. I say that. Yeah, 9 chances. We've had 9 shots on goal. How many more do you need to put in the back of the net? Come on. There is Al Jafri. It's just over the bar. The chances keep on coming. There's Reynolds. And unfortunately that ball is cleared only as far as Al Jafri. Pilkington, nice ball over for Far. It was just about cleared. Not really. There is Fuster. Another chance goes begging. Story of the match so far. Not pleased. God, good save by Adegoke off that free kick there. He is a good goalkeeper, but I do need to get some match fitness as well into Akers. Probably after this match. Although we got a good few cup games coming up, so that'll be when Akers will actually play. Edmondson. Oh, should have taken that down, man. Come on. Afoka. Into Far. If we can get a goal back before half time, a nice equaliser, that would be amazing. Then we just give the ball away again there. Al Jafri, well headed. Far. Plays the ball over to Brown Sterling. He is offside. He's onside. Brown Sterling scores. And finally, we have a goal that our play has deserved. How many highlights do we need to score 1 goal? I know it's not the Kimra South. We're not scoring 86 goals between our 2 strikers. But for goodness sake, guys, we need to start scoring a little bit more often. I say that. We won 5 in a row, so... Like I said, the same stands for us against Bala as I said against TNS. I'm not expecting a victory, but it would be very, very sweet if we could get that. In fact, we owe Bala for what they did. Right, what should I actually say here? We're getting shots away. Keep going, yeah. Just keep going. We do know how to score, but we just need to score more often. We do owe Bala Town for how they snatched a victory against us, an undeserved victory in the Welsh Cup final. At the end of last season. Probably should have led with that before I actually came into this match. Oh, is that a penalty? I nearly missed that because I just briefly looked away from the screen, but it is a penalty. It's a poor tackle, apparently. Brown Sterling to step up. Oh, he just about scores. Thank goodness. Omilabu missed the last penalty against TNS, was it? Yeah, it was against TNS. He missed the last one, so I hope Brown Sterling would step up. Of course he had to. Omilabu's not even on the pitch, but great goal by Brown Sterling. It's good to see him continue scoring in the Welsh Premier League. Building up from the back again, I was about to say that, but then we lumped the ball over the top. Afoka. Great ball into Brown Sterling. There is Afoka. Just thump it. Almost did. Oh, I was hoping he would just thump the ball first time. He's getting known for those kind of shots now. Fuster with the corner. Plays it in, but there is absolutely no there. Oh, far. First time from the edge of the area. Almost gets into the back of the net. It is coming up almost on substitution time. Roughly around 70 minutes. Yep, there we go. 71 minutes. How can we affect the game a little bit here? I think Lee Harkin coming on for Afoka might help things out in attack. Afoka not having a great game, so he's hoping Harkin can make the difference. Not Harking, although if he continues his good performances, he will be Harking. It will write itself, to be honest, if that happens. There is Harkin himself. Just play it in the middle. Play it in the middle. He puts it over to Far. Nothing absolutely comes of it. This is one of those long highlights, isn't it? Which makes me moan. Hate when these sort of highlights go on for this long. You never know which way it's going to go until... Yeah, until it ends up at our end of the pitch, and then you just want to cry, be sad, because you know how this is going to go. But we have the ball back here, so maybe if it ends up that side of the pitch, then absolutely fine. As in the side we're attacking. There's Brown Sterling. Oh, good shot. And I'm not sure if it came off the post or the keeper saved that. But well done. But there is Vigar's. Just tackle him. Take him down. Oh, well done. Al-Jafri clears it. And that was a very, very weird highlight overall, wasn't it? Right, we have got a few tired legs out there. So, Bamford is going to come on for Al-Jafri. And I'm not sure I want to risk Robin Dodds in this sort of match. He has played a couple of league games now, but I'm not sure I really want to be risking him in a match like this. Then again, if he's good enough for this league, then that's absolutely fine. But we don't need to. We have held on. We have beaten Bala Town 2-1. My goodness, look at the XG. I was about to say the amount of shots, but look at the XG. 3.63. We more than deserve that. And to be honest with you, I'll take that in this match rather than the Welsh Cup final. Because at least it puts us a good 6 points ahead. In fact, Flint Town have gone ahead of Bala now. So, wow. 6 points ahead. They have a game in hand. But I would consider that an excellent start to the season. 17 points clear of the relegation zone. A solid 9 points clear of 7th place, which overall we do want as a minimum. The board wants a top half finish, of course. But we will see how the season goes. By the time we come back for the next episode, we will see where we are. And that will be a good chunk of the way through the season, because I will now be getting a bunch of games under my belt. We'll be back around sort of, I'm thinking late November, December time. Just try and get through the season, because the first stage of the season does end in January. The league will then split after 22 matches, and then there'll be another 10 matches where the top half of the league plays each other, the bottom half of the league will play each other. We want to be in that top 6, so we'll come back towards the end of the first stage of the league season, and we'll see where we sit in the league and what to aim for the rest of the season. If you have enjoyed this episode, make sure that you hit the like button down below and smash the big red subscribe button so you don't miss the future uploads of Unemployed to Legend coming up. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all for your support on the series so far. Look after yourselves, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next episode.